Sound production. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is Sir Yeetus. I hope you guys enjoyed that art. Thanks to you guys' donation. That's one of the arts that was given to me, and it is amazing. All that stuff, all the stuff that you guys been donating me is definitely paying off. Definitely. And no, I wasn't on mute. I wanted you guys to marinate in how awesome that art was, because the artist that I'm talking to, he is phenomenal. I'm going to be putting his information down in the description down below. That dude does not play. The fact that he's helping the Warband out for little to no cost, like we get discounts and stuff, some of the artists for free. Yo, that guy is amazing. Amazing. And he's pretty quick about his art too. That's the crazy part. He's pretty quick. I'm telling you, man, it is phenomenal. And it's all thanks to you guys donating to the PayPal. Because like I said before, all the high quality stuff that you guys want for the channel, unfortunately, it's not for free. And I'm very glad that you guys are willing enough to donate your hard-earned dollars to the Warband. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Even when you just hit a like, I appreciate all of you. I know you guys are wondering where Rishi is. He is right here. Rishi. Okay, he's probably dead. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is Sir Yeetus. Hopefully you guys got your daily dose of red pills. I'm here to read the comments. And there was one comment that caught my attention. And I'm going to go to it right now. So right now, the topic today is going to be pretty interesting because I've seen a lot of conversation in the chat while you guys are waiting. And there are some people that have something to say. So when it comes to Ronan, right? Very cool dude. Hey, all respect. We all got respect each other's opinion when it's valid, okay? When you put your feelings into an opinion and try to make it as fact, no, I'm not going to listen to it. But he says it's a drug for men as well. Let's not forget that. Of course, social media is addictive for both genders. But social media is way more self-destructive to women than men. Way more destructive. And I'm going to show you why. And I got a shit ton of videos to show you. I don't even have to show you the videos. You can easily go on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, all that stuff. You can see what these modern women are posting. I don't even need to show you anything. You can just look it up. But I'm still going to show you examples. I got you. That guy Pete. Social media and dating apps combined with feminism, free love, no-fault divorce, birth control, etc. destroy dating. I agree. When you remove the shame, guilt, and punishment for bad behavior, people misbehave. Not just misbehave, they become mischievous. They take advantage of the system. They think they can do whatever they want. Not just misbehave, literally abuse their power. Because they know that nobody is going to be there to hold them accountable, aka modern women. I agree. Let's keep going down. I'm keep going. We should try to call the Mass Exodia on social media. Oh man, unfortunately we're not that big enough. But if we had that type of traction, how much you want to bet that the 3-letter agencies would be at our door? Do you think big tech will literally let us get away with that? I don't think so. Oh, right here. No. Okay. I quit Facebook in 2018, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. I quit Facebook in 2016, actually. I only posted a couple of things on my timeline just to show my parents what I was doing when I was overseas. But besides that, I haven't posted anything legitimate since 2016. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20, almost 5 years. I haven't posted a thing. Because what's the point? What's the point? It's literally people falsely giving a false narrative that their lives are picture perfect, when we all know that it's a completely different story behind closed doors. It's a completely different story when you turn off that computer. I also recently quit Facebook. Really just turned to one big emotional validation fest on here. Listen, the only reason I go on Facebook is for the memes. It's for the memes. You can't abandon the memes, especially if it's dank memes. That's the only reason I still have an account, actually. How's it going, guys? I'm at work. Why aren't you at the gym? Get them gains. I did it. Oh, Rishi, you returned.
Hello.
You wonder where you at.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh shit. Let me keep going down because I'm like way up there. I just turned in. What's up, brothers? Puniti. Deleted my Facebook account in 2012. Hey man, you're missing some dick memes. That's the only reason I still have my account, is because of the memes. I can't turn down the memes. Ribby the party frog, the legendary party drinker of the amphibian race. Yeah. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for your meddling skeleton and your little mushroom too. Oh shit. Oh man. Phil Ravage. Luckily I never made a Facebook. I was one of those kids that wasn't interested in Instagram and Snapchat either. I do have a Twitter, Amino, and Discord, but for the art and memes only. Yes, Twitter do have memes, but I decided not to make a Twitter because Twitter was toxic since like hell. 2014, 2013. It was bad years ago. it got toxic real quickly. But when it comes to Facebook, I that's the only time I go on Facebook so I can see some memes. That's it. I wouldn't trust Facebook for anything else. Social media posts, media, none of that. I would not trust Facebook. Liberty Party Pro, you have a good. Yeah, hey, Jalen B. He was there. I was there during the live stream. You know, I joined the call. We all joined the call. We just roasted that dude for another 45 minutes. You know who I'm talking about, Rishi?
The
shrimp?
The shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah. The shrimp. Where'd he go? Did he just leave?
My bad, y'all.
Oh.
My bad. I did not get kidnapped by the feminist war pigs, okay?
Yeah, wait there for a second.
I clicked a button by accident on my new mouse because it's like a more expensive mouse. And I didn't know you can go back. Like, I clicked the wrong button, y'all. That's on me. I'm back.
Are you sure?
That shrimp caught me. He got me, guys. Help me.
The shrimp. No.
See, Ribby the party frog got to answer himself. Sip shrimp. I'm gonna roast him myself. Oh, been too busy working, making uploads and hitting the gym lately. Ribby, the fact that you had to go on Under Chronic's channel just to show that you getting that puniti with ease. Ribby's like, yo, hey man, I know my girl's cooking this stuff right now, but let me have her say something to the Warband. Literally, she sounds like a bad bitch. I don't know if you're like, she doesn't sound fat, she doesn't sound prude, nothing. She sounds bad as fuck. And Ribby's been pulling them bitches easily. And the audacity of this motherfucker, Sip Shrimp, trying to say that Ribby can't pull bitches. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Ribby could pull your entire female family if they weren't fucking too ugly. In fact, he probably smacked Sip Shrimp's mama for even birthing you. The fuck? Warband pull bitches. Don't forget that.
Warband.
Whenever there's no bitches, Warband, assemble. Oh man. Darth Shrimp, Lord of Sips. Lord of the Sips. It gets to the point where even the chillest people needs a break from it. I haven't opened Twitter in weeks. Oh damn. Ribby once again. Pretty sure frogs eat shrimp. Hell, everything does. They're shrimp. Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty much the snack of the sea, snack of the ocean, or whatever.
Aren't shrimp like bottom feeders, bro?
Yeah, that's pretty much what they do.
Yeah.
It wasn't there like cleaning shrimp. That's a different type of shrimp. From Finding Nemo, that French shrimp guy that was cleaning Nemo. You don't remember that? Have you watched Finding Nemo?
I'm trying to think. It's. I don't remember that character, honestly.
I'm feeling so old.
I know Finding Nemo, but I just can't remember that one. I know, I remember the main ones, like Bruce, the anglerfish, the seagulls, the mikes. I don't remember the shrimp.
Man, the shrimp is the one that when Nemo went inside that fish aquarium, the you know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
And that little crab looking shrimp guy, is like, oh, let me clean him. Oui. He speaks all French and shit.
Oh, okay. I remember now.
Yeah, that is a cleaning shrimp. And you can look it up on YouTube where the shrimp literally goes to anything that they can find, whether it's a fish, a human, whatever, and they just start cleaning. They just eat the dead particles, the dead skin that's on your hands, your feet. It's pretty interesting.
Bro, you said shrimp, and my mind immediately went to
the actual shrimp that we eat. Yes.
No, it went to shark tail, bro.
Shark tail.
I remember
fish our friend, not food.
Nah, it was like, please don't eat me. And it's like, no, Pop, you're a monster.
Oh, you heard from Ribby. You see that?
We need more impressions, yeah. Don't we all?
Oh, hey, I'm gonna ask a favor for you later. I'm not good with that, tracing the outline of certain art. But when that one guy is done with the art, are you able to how do I say, cut out the background so I'm able to put it inside the videos? I've seen you do it before. You did it before, right?
I can.
I can't do it. I'll literally I don't know, fuck it up. I'm gonna somehow get the FBI at my door. I don't know how, but it'll happen. The Chad Larry the Lobster versus the Virgin Sip Shrimp. Living like Larry. Actually, no. We should actually make a parody. Living like Ribby. Oh, that would be a perfect short, like a short animation.
Yeah. He like lifts something. Observe.
Or
Like a
how much he can
deadlift.
drink.
Observe. You like downs a little keg, bro.
I think me and Ribby would be perfect competition for a drinking contest. That'd be perfect competition. You hear that, Ribby? I'm challenging you to a drinking contest.
Challenging. I'm challenging. Are you challenging me?
Yo, we get so many ideas right now. We need to create a Ribby meme with Shaggy. You challenge you.
Are you challenging me?
Oh man, but yeah, I got years of it. I guarantee you, I got more experience than Ribby when it comes to drinking. Guaranteed. But I'm sure that Ribby can handle his liquor very well.
Bro, Plankton would wipe the floor with Shrimp Simp. Go to Free Ross's comment. It says, actually,
okay.
Plankton versus Shrimp Simp is a more fair matchup, bro. Plankton would wipe the floor with him, bro.
Plankton would show no mercy.
Yeah.
None at all. Did play based on the show? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. We all know he does.
Based on how his wife treats him, I don't know, man. I don't know.
He does, bro.
Red Pill Bob, why are you guys hating on Fresh and Fit? So why? See, here's the thing. I've been around Fresh and Fit longer than you, Red Pill Bob. It is what it is. I've been around long before you. And the fact that they were exposed on multiple occasions of being a hypocrite. I don't care about well maybe he didn't pay for his sugar baby, blah, blah, blah. No, he was literally on that site. They constantly brag, oh, you need to pull them in. You need to take their soul. Clearly, I'm the one that takes souls based on my profile picture, right? See all the souls? I got 4 of them right there. But that's besides the point. Fresh was exposed twice for being a fucking simp, okay? And clearly, based on his situation with his gold-digging girlfriend, all this smack talking about he has 1,000 bodies. Yeah, when he went in for a kiss for his current girlfriend, she moved away in disgust. And on top of that, with Myron having all that other exposure on him, saying that he literally coerce? How do I say coerce? I don't know how to say it. Whatever. He tried to convince girls aggressively to sleep with him if they want to be on a podcast, or that's part of the deal. What kind of alpha leverage something on a woman just to get what he wants? Right? Am I wrong?
Nah.
What do you mean hate? They were exposed on multiple occasions, and the fact that they were too pussy to handle criticism. If it was a defamation, yeah, go ahead for that lawsuit. But I don't see anybody having any type of infringement with the copyright strikes. So it's not because there were people legitimately using their content to take advantage for their own channel. No, there's all the most of the 30 channels that they put as copyright strikes. Most of them weren't at all. And the stupidity of these motherfuckers. They try to copyright a fucking lawyer? Really? That should tell you all you need to know. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. On top of that, they're literally just doing it so they can silence their critics. Not only they can't handle criticism, but they can't handle criticism that's pretty much the truth. It's literally on fucking video. And why will you go after channels that are 2-3 times bigger than you? The fact that Kevin Samuels himself said that they were in the wrong. They already made a lot of enemies. On top of that, YouTube said that they were wrong. They got what? How much time right now? 5 more days to recant their copyright strikes because they're clearly abusing it. If they don't retract their copyright strikes and shit, their own channel is gonna be deleted. You know they're not gonna get rid of their 510,000 subscriber channel. Fuck out of here. L after L after L after L. They're pathetic. They're pathetic and hypocrites. It is insane that you be able to. It's insane that you even defend these motherfuckers. It's insane. What do you guys say about that, Rishi?
Man, it's true. I mean, what more proof do you need, bro?
I don't like how much more proof. I didn't mention everything that they did. I didn't mention it at all. No. Well, of course, I know this Fed and simp lover wants to suck their schlong for as long as they possibly fucking can, just because it validates their goddamn fucking, oh yeah, everybody else is wrong, we were right, yeah, they're alphas, blah blah blah. See, I don't get why you will follow somebody that doesn't practice what they preach. Why will you follow somebody that doesn't practice what they preach?
You never had a chance to defeat me, red pill boob. And do you know why?
Oh, why?
Because I'm an evil genius and you're just a cock. A stupid cock. Finally, the Krabby Patty secret formula is mine.
Oh man, yeah, they're literally abusing it. I don't know how people can even follow these motherfuckers anymore. Okay, in fact, that Myron literally called Fresh during that situation with a gun, because I saw a clip. He literally called his own co-host fucking stupid. If I was alpha like Fresh claimed to be, I would like, hey yo, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me that way, nigga. Who the fuck you think you are? But of course, you know, they're gonna keep playing that facade and shit. Like, come on, how can you believe out of all people, Fresh gets 1,000 bitches? That he has 1,000 bodies? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck out of here. I got more bodies than that nigga. He has way more money than me. Just because you have money doesn't mean you have game, doesn't mean you get bitches. Jeff Bezos and Leonardo DiCaprio situation is a perfect example. The richest man on earth, or second richest man on earth, couldn't keep his motherfucking girl in check. It ain't all about money, my nigga. It's important. But it's not all about, that's not the only thing you need. You're here trying to have a relationship with girls that met you on a fucking yacht. Are you stupid? You really think she wants you for you? Shut the fuck up. How can you follow these motherfuckers? I didn't plan on doing this rant today, but this motherfucker came over here and what's his name? Not his name. Red Pill Bob. Fuck out of here, bro. We ain't about that weak shit over here. Whatever I say, I back it up. I don't make people do things that I'm not willing to do myself. That's the difference. But we're going to continue with the comments. Yeah, literally Blue Pill Bob. How the fuck are you going to defend cucks? Not even bitches, cucks. How are you going to defend Blue Pill beta soy boy motherfuckers? How? Just because you're tall doesn't mean you're alpha. Just because you yell in your mic doesn't mean you're alpha. Just because you have a Rolex and a Cuban link doesn't mean you're alpha. Fuck out of here, y'all. Oh, Gunsight. Hey, it's too easy. I know they're going to take back their copyright. They have no choice. YouTube themselves says that you have 7 days. Right now, it's currently 5 more days to take back your copyright strikes, or your channel will most likely be eliminated. Do you really think Myron and Fresh are stupid enough to lose a 500,000 subscriber channel? L's after L's after L's after L's. How many times do we got? How many times do we have to repeat it? How many times? Are you motherfuckers want to go follow these dudes just so you can feel good about your life? That doesn't even apply to you. They're in fucking Miami. Miami is a whole different beast compared to the rest of the country. Miami is a whole different beast. Okay. And the fact that Fresh met a girl that was on his yacht. She didn't give Fresh the time of day beforehand. She was ignoring that nigga. But when she saw Fresh on the yacht, now all of a sudden, I'm all about personality. Fresh, you're the biggest simp I've ever fucking saw. And I hope you hear this shit. You're a fucking simp. No amount of money, no amount of clout, no amount of status will change that shit. You can't even fucking speak straight. And that's fine. But quit acting like somebody that you're not. All right? In this scenario, Myron is Batman. You're fucking Robin. Hell, nah, worse than that. You're fucking Alfred. Shit, fuck out of here, bro. It is insane. Mm-hmm. How can you follow somebody that went after somebody's wife? That had nothing to do with the situation. How can you follow an alpha that went off on somebody else's wife? How much more proof do you need? If you follow these motherfuckers for purely entertainment, sure. But if you follow these motherfuckers for advice, I feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad for you. I guarantee you, they're going to crash and burn. In fact, they already made enough enemies based on the copyright strike system right now. They made a shit ton of enemies. There's plenty of things you can do, but one thing that you don't do is intentionally abuse the copyright strike system to intentionally take other channels down just because you got butthurt.
Uh-oh. Red Pill Bob posting again, bro.
I wonder if he's a troll. Do you think he's a troll?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's most likely a troll. Oh, man. Hey, get the fuck out of my live stream. I don't deal with bitch boys over here. He's gone. Fuck out of here, homie. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that at all. I don't got time for bitch boys. But, do you have all the videos ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start in a couple seconds. But before I begin, right, if you want to support this channel or you want to support the Warband in general, please click on the link that I pinned on top of the chat and donate to paypal.me/Yeetus. All money will go towards the production of this channel or anything that the Warband needs, such as producers, artists, editors, etc. Anything that we can do to enhance the quality of our videos so we can spread the Warband message. Okay. All donations are appreciated. You guys, thanks to your donations, are upgrading my channel. Okay. Once again, thank all you that are donating or liking the live stream. And I don't need to stop the whole fucking live stream because you guys aren't giving me enough likes. I'm not a bitch boy. You got anything to say, man?
Nah. Let's just jump right into it.
Let's just jump right into it, shall we? So, when it comes to social media, right? Somebody in the beginning of the live stream said, well, social media is addicting to males as well. But you got to understand, men and women are different. That's what you need to understand. Men and women are different. how men use social media and how women use social media is completely different. Do you agree, Rishi?
Yeah, I agree.
So when it comes to social media is a very self-destructive path that a woman can take, especially a young woman that thinks that she can have any dude that she wants. So for certain examples, right? Instead of uh looking for the men that are within her town, and see what kind of options she has there. She's looking for men that's halfway around the world, looking for those Chads and Tyrones, whether it's Africa, Sweden, Great Britain, New Zealand, hell, Madagascar. And they're trying to go over there to see what's going on. And guess what? They expect those men to pay for the flights. They ain't gonna pay for those flights unless you're like an ultra rich celebrity like Future. You know how that goes. um, but in all seriousness, they're not focused on the men that they can easily get right around the corner. They're so flooded with so many options when it comes to social media. They think that they can have as many options as they want. The options are endless. And when the options are endless, your importance of that item, of that person, goes lower and lower. For example, Rishi, if you were in a bakery, right, and they say, "Hey, you can have all the sweets that you want," you'll be way more selective, right?
Yeah.
Instead of, "Hey, you got 2-3 minutes to choose as many bakery items that you can possibly can," you won't care about what kind of bakery items it is, right? You're just gonna grab as much as possible.
Naturally.
So when it comes to women having countless options, and I'm not just saying, oh, the 8s and 9s are having a lot of options. No, even the below average women are having a lot of options because of the lonely, lonely, lonely simps out there. Lonely, so lonely to the point where they will do whatever it takes to get some type of attention from these average to below average females. So these average to below average females are going to have this inflated ego to the goddamn moon, to Mars. And they think that, hey, since all these men are chasing after me, you know, I don't really need to do much to get a man's attention anymore. And then after social media was created, all these years later, now they're able to profit off of it, such as Twitch, such as OnlyFans, such as Instagram models. Only thing that a woman needs to do is to spread her legs, spread her cheeks, and she'll get a shit ton of content, shit ton of people, shit ton of sims says, "Oh my god, you beautiful, you a queen. Oh my god, I wish I was that pillow." And I'm sure you saw that all the time, right, Rishi?
Mm-hmm.
All the time, literally. Social media's got to the point where it's very addictive to women, very, very fucking addictive. Okay, especially in an age where people interact less. I'm talking about even years ago. People interact less when it comes to smartphones and all this technology where you don't have to meet in person to get the satisfaction, to get the attention that you want. But not only these model women are able to get attention over social media, but they can get attention from the hundreds of thousands. They can get attention from the millions of each post. Each post. Do you really think men can do the same? Really? Maybe if you're a 0.0000001% of the ultimate Chad type. No, Giga Chad. I'm sure you know who Giga Chad is, right, Rishi?
Mm-hmm. Chads of Chads, bro.
Literally, the Chads of fucking Chads. A guy that you have no choice but to take an L and walk away if your girl sees him. All right? Those type of men, those 0.00001% of men, yeah, they can play the same field, but even then, even the Giga Chads of Chads will have less attention than an average woman. Because so many men, so many weak men, it's not even just about sexual attraction either. If she twerks, if she wears certain lingerie, if she shows her little goodies, no, it's also weak men trying to play that feminist mindset. Oh, body positivity. You can't shame her for being a sex worker, etc., etc. So now in 2021, so many women's ego is through the fucking moon. It is so bad right now. It's their ego is expanding outside the Milky Way because there's countless men can't think with their big brain. They gotta think with their little brain down there, just so they can have any type of attention from a woman, even though she's a 3, even though she's a 4. That's another reason why I hate Sims. Social media has got to the point where all women really think they're Queen Cleopatra, and any man that tells her otherwise, they're the enemy. And she uses her Sims online to attack that guy. To the point where that guy, his video gets taken down, his channels get taken down, he gets doxxed, he actually gets attacked in real life, actually. And that there were stories of that happening. Social media is very addictive to modern women because, especially if their dad isn't around, it feels good that they're having hundreds of thousands of men giving them that attention, them daddy issues. For example, let's say if you did have a girlfriend or you currently do, who fucking knows, approach them and say, hey, if you want to be together, you gotta delete your social media. Look at the appalled look at their motherfucking faces. Look at the look that they give you. They give you the, how fucking dare you tell me to do that? They will never be willing to let go of social media, even in a relationship, even in a fucking marriage, because it feels good to them to have strangers on the internet commenting on their body. And so many Sims these days are giving so many compliments, to the point where if you go on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, if you see their content is literally showing off their body. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing cool, nothing fascinating. It's just them showing their bodies. And they have the audacity to complain when men doesn't want to take them seriously. You showed your body off to the world in front of millions and millions of men. Why will I have to put my time and effort and resources into a woman that gave everybody else the same satisfaction for free? That's how it ties into everything. That's why all these women they act all confused. Why these men of value, right? Because women only date up. Why these men of value don't take me seriously? You know, men are different, right? You know, men, we have different set of standards. We're not like you. When it comes to social media, right? When it comes to your body, we like that conservatorship. I want to be the only one that sees that shit, okay? But when you're here, you've been busting it open for dudes for years. You expect me to take you seriously? Get the fuck out of here. What do you got to say about that, Rishi?
Yep, straight up. But without further ado, let's jump into Exhibit A.
All right. So let me show you why. It's gotten bad to the point where this is what women put on the internet for content. All right, let's check it out. I got a favorite quote. Can you remind that right quick?
Yeah.
What's taking so long?
Damn,
bro.
Damn.
You gonna let that load right quick?
Bruh.
Technical difficulties, am I right, guys?
All right, there he goes.
All right.
Oh, hold up.
Just pause the video right quick. Like once you get to the video, because I want to show her room. Look at how her room looks. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it. Look at it. I want you to look at it.
This is what all these simps on social media wants to pump up and wants to inflate their ego. Oh, but baby, you're the best. Oh man, yo, you're amazing. I wish you. But this is how much effort women put when it comes to anything, right? They say, well, since I got a fat ass, since I look fit, this is all I need. Fuck my room. Fuck being clean. I just show off my body, and all these men will be coming to the rescue. Look at this shit. I'm gonna wait for a bit. Just look at the room. I want you guys to comment. Look at the room. Just look.
God damn.
This is how far the bar has fallen. And she expects some type of Chris Evans or Robert Downey Jr. This is what women want us to accept when it comes to a relationship? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is social media. This is social media. It's gotten to this point. As long as I spread them cheeks, I'm going to get the validation that I want. They're not going to pay attention to the room. And when you do call out the room, say, hey, your room is dirty, all of our army of simps will come after you. Like, really? Is that hard to pick up? Imagine, just imagine if you're dating this girl, and then you look up social media and you see this shit. Will you really take her seriously at that point, or will she just be a smash and dash? At this point, I don't even know if she'll be a smash and dash. I don't even know if it's clean down there. She's not willing to clean up a room. How do I know if she's keeping that kitty down there? How do I know if she's keeping that down there clean? How? Yeah, especially when she opens up her legs, literally.
Wear the rubber and pray with your mother, bro.
Who said that? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Oh, do you want to go to the next video right quick? Because we got video number 2.
Yeah, I just saw Will simping for that femoid.
Yeah, Will Simp is getting ridiculous.
He's like,
now.
I saw that booty. Wifey material.
All right, man. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Damn.
Why is it silent?
You dudes acting funny, bro.
Damn it. So here's another example. You know how Women, they always complain on social media. We don't want to be treated as objects. We're not for your sexual pleasure. Quit trying to undress me with your ass. And then they simultaneously do the exact opposite of what they're fucking like what the fuck?
All right.
Let's get ready. Go for it.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I am a feminist, and a damn sexy one at that, and I love to friggin' show it off. But I don't want to be objectified or sexualized for it. I know what you're saying. Bitch, you're sitting here on TikTok with your tits hanging out. You don't want to be sexualized? No, I goddamn don't.
Can we rewind it one more time?
Yeah. The buffering. The buffering.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I am a feminist, and a damn sexy one at that, and I love to friggin' show it off. But I don't want to be objectified or sexualized for it. I know what you're saying. Bitch, you're sitting here on TikTok.
We're gonna let it keep playing.
Hanging out. You don't want to be sexualized? No, I goddamn don't.
Bro, she's bringing down the fucking YouTube quality. Holy shit.
Oh, man. Let me play it one more time. Because I want everybody to see this one more time. All the way back to the beginning. Because she makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, bro.
We'll wait. I want you guys to watch it.
Sheesh. YouTube be acting funny today.
Is your internet good, bruh?
Let's see here.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I am a feminist, and a damn sexy one at that, and I love to friggin' show it off. But I don't want to be objectified or sexualized for it. I know what you're saying. Bitch, you're sitting here on TikTok with your tits hanging out. You don't want to be sexualized? No, I goddamn don't. What?
Let me keep playing. Bring you back down to reality. You don't determine if you're sexy or not. Society does. That being said, how are you going to say that you want to look sexy and then turn around and tell people that you don't want to be looked at as sexy and then go on social media literally pointing out your tatas? Mental gymnastics, gentlemen. It's ridiculous. So, you guys heard what I said. You, as a person, you do not determine if you're sexy or not. You don't. Society does. Am I wrong, Rishi?
Society.
Society. But am I wrong, though?
Nah.
Society deems if you're sexy or not. So, how are you going to say that you're a feminist that's sexy, then you go on social media and then point out the very exact opposite thing that you wanted to happen to you in the first place? You say you don't want to be objectified, but you literally objectified yourself, and then you're gonna be mad. It's like literally you walking up to a man, literally, hey, look at my tits. Then when he does, he's like, why are you looking at my tits? It makes no sense. This is what social media has done with women, gentlemen. Literally. They expect to be treated as princesses. They expect to be treated as pure, holy, and kind. And then they turn around and do that shit on social media. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we're not that fucking stupid. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. It is insane. But let me see. Her room is torn up as that who needs it. Yeah, you talking about that previous girl? Yeah, definitely torn up. Do. No, even Will Smith was like, I won't hit that. Shit. Personal responsibility is lost on them. They think they live in creative mode. Yep. Hey, Rishi, you ready for the next video?
Yep.
Here's another example of what social media has done to women.
Another one.
It's not easy being the hot neighbor, the stoner neighbor, and the...
Bruh.
Did you pause it?
Yeah. Look at those eyes, bro.
This is a middle-aged woman. Look at that. She literally hit the fucking wall.
Bro, she literally looks like a sex doll, like one of those old shitty blow up ones. You got the
Literally.
mouth open, the eyes wide open. Shit.
You literally got older women. That's what social media has done to women today, gentlemen. They got older women think that they can still ride the CC. They got older women that really think they can still pull Chad and Tyrone's. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then they're going to turn around and prey on younger men that are 18, 19, and 20, simultaneously shaming men for dating younger women.
Yep. But
It's
anyway,
fucked up.
let's continue.
The naked neighbor, but somehow I make it work.
Like, No. bro, go back.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Go back. What the fuck?
Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Am I crazy, bro?
She didn't even blink. Did she?
I don't think so.
I don't think she even blinked. Oh, shit.
Bruh.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Let me see if she blinked.
Not easy being the hot neighbor, the stoner neighbor, and the naked neighbor, but somehow I make it work.
Bro. No. You're trying to pause at the last frame. She didn't even blink.
Nah.
She didn't even blink. This is what social media has done to women, gentlemen. Literally. They really think they're okay. I'll explain after this video. I'll explain.
I ain't going to explain now.
It's gonna take a minute.
It's going to take a minute. It's crazy.
Oh, 915. What's going on?
It looks scary, though.
Yeah, she definitely does look scary. Imagine that coming at you at the club. Like, get the fuck away from me.
My goodness. Bruh.
You're killing me, Smalls.
See, like, you know, it's like going back. I got it now. But it's
All right,
like when you go, it's like when you play it back, it just can't handle it.
Can you go to the last frame
Yeah.
of the crazy eyes? Like, her eyes just got like crazier. You there?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Press. Okay. Look at those eyes. Wait. No, fuck.
All right,
It's
good
like
enough.
they're right there. Anyway, you guys can kind of see it. Look at those crazy eyes. Look at it. Look at it. Look at them eyes. Oh, the one and only Under Chronic. He left his creepy song. What? Wait, what? Wait, who you saw? Rishi, do you get this? Or
Bruh.
oh, Under Chronic's wilding today. Oh yeah, crazy eye post wild if I ever see one. Literally, look at those eyes. You guys can see it, right? Look at those eyes up there. Holy shit! Imagine that approaching you when you're at the club with your boys. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh hell no! What would you do, Rishi? That approach?
Bruh. She'd be coming out of my fucking closet, bro. Underneath my bed, bro. Give me nightmares.
See, that's why she has her whole rack out so she can so that you can be distracted from her craziness.
I'd be like Five Nights at Freddy's in my room, bro. I had that fucking flashlight. Get away from me.
Mod Ribby, give him the rent, you fool. Oh shit, yeah. Well, I honestly did forgot. I just never expect him to be at my live streams, man. He's too busy being Ribby, killing it in his channel. Where is it? All right, there we go. Wait, did I even add you? Hold up. Where is he? All right. I already gave him Under Chronic a wrench. Okay. All right, bam. I gave him the wrench.
Give Island Hermit a wrench, bro.
Is he even in here? Oh, he
Yeah.
is in here. But after that, no more wrenches. I ain't trying to get everybody a wrench.
No more wrenches.
No more.
Wrench me.
Now all y'all need a wrench.
Wrench me.
Fuck all that.
Wrench me.
But yeah, you see the crazy. This is what modern women expect men to accept. This is the one-sided deal, okay? And this is on social media. Imagine how she is in person. Just because she has a giant rack, she thinks she can do whatever she wants. Guaranteed. But let's move on to the next video. Oh no. Hey Rishi.
What's up?
See on the chronic?
Y'all ever see a turkey get stuffed into a can of cranberry sauce and smoked? No, I have not. It's a good thing I'm not a turkey.
Okay. But let us continue with the topic. All right. Social media has gotten so bad. And social media became a drug for modern women that's so addictive, so crazy. Okay. How they're literally hypocrites when it comes to being sexually objectified. They say they don't want to be sexually objectified, and they're out there literally wanting to be sexually objectified. They literally create content to be sexually objectified. Men aren't fucking stupid. We're not stupid. Here's a good example.
Damn.
Very big.
Repeat it one time. Let's see. Okay, one time.
Big. Very big.
That's content, guys. That's content. Yeah. That takes a lot of planning, a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work.
Oh man, Will Simp is like, bro, he's getting it on. Ugh.
Okay, we'll
Ew.
relax.
Yes.
But this takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of hours, a lot of pre-planning to create that masterpiece of content. Play it again.
Big.
Look at the dedication, the planning. It's beautiful. Look at this shit.
Very big.
Woo! Now I see why she has over 1 million views on fucking TikTok. Just for doing that. And she's gonna turn around and say, I don't want to be objectified. Oh my god, oh, what are you can't objectify me. And then she turns around on social media and does that. She wants to be treated as a traditional woman. Then she goes on social media and does this. Ain't that some shit? What do you got to say about that, Rishi?
Bro. It's just, whatever.
Literally.
It's like
9 seconds. This video is 9 seconds. Besides my cut, but this TikTok video is 9 seconds.
it's just like,
She has over 1 million views.
you know how it is, bro. These like young thought it up when they're young. Then when they're not getting as many simps anymore, then they want to be traditional.
Riggs Jr., they're against objectification, but they don't profit from it. I agree. Ribby the Party Frog. Yeetus. The amount of zinc shot into her eyes keep her eyes stuck open. She can no longer. She's talking about the middle-aged woman.
Yeah. The witch. The witch.
That is too fucking funny, man. Yeah, being a simp is fucking sad, and I'm glad I woke up at the age of 18.
I'll get you, Ribby.
God damn it, bro.
I'll get you, Ruby.
It's
And
pretty.
your
It's
little
pretty
fake
sad.
boo.
It's a pretty sad life that Simp lives. Okay, it's fucking pathetic how Simps live. It is like you amount to less than nothing when you're a simp. Literally, it's a pathetic life to live if you want to be a simp. But what's the next one? Oh yeah, this one. So, can you switch to the next video? It's gotten bad to the point where even when men are trying to improve themselves in the gym, right, give them gains, working on your squats, working on your deadlifts, your bench, trying to get them chest muscles in, trying to work on your delts, your triceps, your biceps, your forearms, your hammies, your gluteus maximus. Because that's what you're supposed to do when you hit the gym, right? You're supposed to be improving your strength, improving your conditioning, improving all that stuff, muscle endurance. Social media influenced and accelerated the situation of gyms are the nightclubs for modern women. I repeat, gyms are the nightclubs for modern women. Modern women will wear these scandalous fucking clothing, literally, so skin tight that you can literally see upper ass crack. Literally. Wearing a skin tight sports bra or whatever. And then gets mad when men look. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's check it out.
Bruh. Look at that perfect arch, bro. You can put like a whole damn Roman column under her nose.
She looks like a whole dude.
Barbie! No, this isn't even a real Barbie. You've got a real Barbie at home that Santa gave you a few weeks ago.
Fat Barbie, I'm not a skinny Barbie.
She's not fat, she's body positive.
This is go back again one more time.
This is hilarious.
Barbie!
No, this isn't even a real Barbie.
Literally,
It's not a real
you're doing this
Barbie
at a
home that
fucking
Santa gave you
gym.
a few weeks ago.
Fat Barbie, I'm not a skinny Barbie.
She's not fat, she's body positive.
And it's not even for. Let me check my progress to see if I'm getting some goddamn my glutes in. Let's see if I'm fucking, I'm getting my muscles in, see if I'm getting my back. They're literally sexually objectifying themselves in a gym. And how much you want to bet that they only did like a 5 to 10 minute workout, that they did that little photo shoot? How much you want to bet, Rishi?
Bruh, I don't want to bet anything. Because I know I'd lose.
It always happens all the time. And I'll guarantee you, people that go to the gym can say the same thing, right? They can
Yes.
definitely say the same thing. They have these model women, right? Literally going to the gym, and they only do around 10 to 15 minutes of working out. And then they're either hogging up the machines on their phone, trying to text to Instagram. Oh, working hard 24/7, hot girl summer.
Yeah, they literally go to the gym for like a photo op, bro. It's annoying as fuck.
That's it. They hog up all the machines so they can take their sexual photos, and then they act all upset when men are looking. Like, girl, you're not leaving anything to the imagination. Of course, men are going to fucking look. That's the absence of that's the absence of fathers, gentlemen. That's literally the case. And to finish the segment, the delusion got so bad on social media. So fucking bad. And I still blame Sims for this. They're the whole reason this is happening. Social media is so addictive to women. It is so self-destructive to women. It is so bad to women. So fucking bad. This is the result in 2021. From 2005 till now, because 2005, 4, I think it was, is when MySpace was created. So 2005, all the way up until now, this is the results of simps inflating the egos of below average women. They think they can go online and do this shit. I won't even put you through the struggle of watching it again because that was fucking gross.
Damn, we had to fucking wait a whole hour for that bitch to like be the buffer, bro. How big she is, god damn.
Literally. Actually, no. We're gonna play it one more time because honestly, people need to fucking understand. This is the result of social media on modern women, gentlemen. They don't work on themselves no more. Because of all these simps on social media, they feel they don't have to put in no fucking effort to get any type of attention, validation, resources, nothing. This is the end result. Let's watch it. That's the end result, gentlemen. Social media is self-destructive to modern women. It's literally self-destructive. Literally, here's my saying to actually no, I'm gonna say the saying later. I'm gonna say it later. But right now, what I'm saying is social media led to this point. It led to that point to the point where women can literally be fucking Jabba the Hutts, be fucking Jezebels, do this shit in front of millions of people. They expect a man of value to take them seriously. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you have anything to say about that, Rishi?
My eyes.
But it is what it is, though. It's the truth. Can you spam the call-in, please?
Fat. My eyes.
Are you able to spam the call-ins?
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. All right. If anybody wants to call in and talk about this conversation, you can. I noticed that my viewer dropped dramatically when I showed that fat broad. my viewers dropped dramatically. Jesus Christ.
Bruh.
Anybody wants to call in and talk about this topic of social media being very addictive to modern women and how it's affected them in negative can't even say it right. Negatively? Yes. Go ahead and click on that link so we can talk about it for a bit. Also, it's time to chill. If you want to support my channel or the Warband in general, please click on the link that is on top of the chat. I pinned it. Donate to paypal.me/Yeetus. 100% of the money would be going towards the production of my channel and anything that the Warband needs, such as producers, music producers, editors, artists, all that crazy stuff, okay? Because of you guys, this is what we have currently. I'm going to remove you right quick, Rishi.
All right.
This is what we have currently because of you guys. Because of you guys' generous donations that you've given to us. This is one art. There's plenty of art coming in. Plenty of art. But here's one of them. Y'all see the art? That's because of you guys. Because you guys being generous with your donations, more and more art, more and more production of the channel is going to come through. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And all donations are appreciated. If you can't donate, just like the channel if you want. If you like our live stream, please like the channel. Thank you. Oh yeah, Rishi, are you gonna shield?
My eyes.
Shielding.
Ah! Ah! My eyes. Ah!
Are you gonna show your stuff, bro?
Yeah, I can.
Just gotta put it in the link. Not in the link, in the chat.
I got a new PayPal, boys. My new tip jar. So if you want to throw some shekels my way, you can at paypal.me/Rishi B. Schumer. That is Rishi B. Schumer. I'll put it in the chat.
All right, let's go in for our first caller. Real talk.
What's happening, Buddhas?
Welcome back.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the topic of topics, right?
Yes. So when it comes to today's topic, what is your perspective on social media being detrimental to model women? How it affects them in the long run? You there? Does mic cut out? Oh.
Yo.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, cool.
Did you hear my question?
Yeah, I heard everything clearly. I don't know why the hell it's doing that. But anyways, to start out, we got to kind of go to, there was a sit-down conference. One of the past Facebook creators was sitting down with this interviewer, and there's people in the stands, audience, and he's pretty much saying that the creators of Facebook, Jack Dorsey and Twitter, the person who made Instagram, they all knew that through the like system and the instant validation system, they knew that it was a vulnerability in human psychology. And the guy literally admits in front of all these people in this interview, he said, Mark and I knew, Jack and I knew, we all knew that we were exploiting a vulnerability in human psychology. Now, to apply that to women are born with their goods. They go to bed, it's 12:13. They go to bed, wake up, go to bed, wake up. There's some tits and an ass and a pretty face. Men, we're stick figures when we come out of the womb. Now, the very, very small percentage of dudes have the Thor genetics, and they're just genetic freaks from the start. But the majority of men have to work for it. So basically, you got to ask yourselves, is there any drug today that's used for pleasure? Is there any drug today that is free? Think about that crack fiend having to hustle up some change or some money to go to the crack dealers to get his daily hit. Think about the person who was on heroin. Think about the person who's the pothead. Think about the alcoholic. They got to scrounge up
some. Keep going. That was my phone.
Okay, it's all good. They got to scrounge up something to get their fix. Women don't have to scrounge up anything. They go to a free app. They post some pictures of themselves in some tight clothing to objectify themselves, and then they're getting all the social validation. So men can't do this. Men have to go in the gym, and they got to kill themselves at least 5 times a week to get to that top pinnacle, to get to even Chad level. You got to kill yourself in the gym. To get the Giga Chad level, it's years and years and years to get to that point. So men don't have the availability of having a free drug that can instantly validate them. It was going to the blue-pilled simp who was commenting at the original beginning of the stream, where he's pretty much saying men use it like women use it. We use it in different ways, men and women. They're using it to exploit that vulnerability in men's minds with the goods that God gave them. and he gave the goods to these girls at a young age to go and find someone to start a family. But with the modern day feministic ideas, push it off to your 30 where you only have 10% of your eggs, if that, left. So that was one point. And another thing about this social media, with the one video you showed of the girl not wanting to be objectified, they only want, through the social media age, they only want to be objectified and looked at as objects by the Chads, the Tyrones, the Giga Chads, the Giga Tyrones. That's it. If you do not meet the physical requirements, height requirements, muscle requirements, jawline requirements, you aren't a part of their perspective. So that's where women pretty much think that men act just like them. As in, put it like this. The way they look at the Giga Chads, they think that all men look at all women how they look at the top tier men. They always want to compare us and think that they want to believe that we think just like them. But how disgusted have we been, even with the 304s on this stream that could have gotten smashed? We see how disgusting their room is. We see how crazy their eyes are. We can see the damage because we're red pill. The blue pill man, he's thinking like a woman. So it's intertwining thoughts. And it's just like kind of like a train wreck when you think about it. I wrote some other things down, but I walked away from social media like 2013-ish, and I started seeing as an echo chamber, like there was no progress for like particular groups I was a part of. It was more political shit when I actually believed in politics. But since I've got off that train, it's like social media is like an internet ghetto. It keeps your mind like grounded in like nothingness. It keeps your mind grounded with the rest of the blue-pilled simps and the women that they worship. So there's a few other things I wrote down. Basically, let's see, I'm kind of lost for thoughts, but
it's all good.
Let's see here. I was just like brainstorming this shit, but yeah, the main meat and potatoes about my argument is that it's a drug. It's a drug that's free for women. Men have to put in work to get that even like a fraction of the validation they get. The validation that a Chad would get, like you mentioned, is like a fraction of what the average woman will get once she starts to objectify herself. So they have unlimited access to nonstop getting like that hit like a junkie. So no matter what, the more simps there are to save them for that temporary fix, the more temporary fixes they get, the more simps they get, the more delusional they get. So it's just made delusional women who are running out of time believe they have all the time, believe that they're much higher on the totem pole. And I think in all actuality, this is where women date up in a physical sense. Social media has done that. It's given women access to the Chads and the Giga Chads from those guys objectifying themselves like women. Think about how many dudes, how many Chads and Giga Chads, if you took them off social media right now, would they be getting the same play that they're getting? Most likely not. Would they be getting the same validation they're getting from these women that are searching for them? Most likely not. So before the advent of social media, these women were looking for a little bit more than just good looks. Now it's literally like these men understand. Men have taken on the minds of women with social media to an extent, and women have taken their minds and put it in hyperdrive. Ultimate desires, ultimate rewards, and there's nothing that can ground them. And I think someone else posed the question in the chat, more or less asking, what's the answer? Like, how do we stop this? Is there any end to this? The only end is when the shit hits the fan in this country and feminism crumbles before their eyes within seconds, because there no longer will be a strong, independent woman. Every woman will need a man in the quote unquote end time. So just kind of trying to do a collective of things I saw in the chat. I'm kind of fucking up my whole point because I was hitting the weights when you put me on, but it's all good. What are your guys' thoughts?
Oh, you're definitely not wrong there, man, because they're strong and independent because we allow them to. Just to keep it simple. Just to keep it simple. If men actually took action when it comes to all this gynocentric bullshit, all the feminist ideologies, it would be stomped out within a few days.
Yep.
If men were actually serious.
I'll touch on a physical. It's a physical chemistry concept. It's called a self-perpetual mobile. There's no such thing in the realm of physics, energy, science, where something can get no input, and it's and it will propel itself. Like, it doesn't need any energy, it doesn't need any input, it doesn't need a spark, it doesn't need a little bit of fire to start the machine. Like a self-perpetual mobile, it's basically impossible. It can't happen. But the false sense of reality that these women live under, from how deluded they are, it is pretty much like propelling the blue-pilled world. So as these women's heads get bigger for free, as their heads get bigger for free, then the delusion grows, their demands grow, and then all the blue-pilled simps who don't qualify as a Chad or Giga Chad, they keep adding more fuel to this fire. And it's like, it didn't need any energy to start. But then after these women's tastes get specific to the Giga Chad and the Chad, then the blue pill simp through social, the second part of social media, besides the detriment of it being a free drug for women, it's basically it's created a runaway train that the blue pilled simps are trying to catch up to. Oh, look, she's talking to this type of guy. I want to be just like him, so I'm going to kill myself in every which way to try to be like that guy. So it's like this runaway train for men that they're trying to catch up to if they're blue-pilled and they're living for women. They're living for the validation of women. They think their purpose is women. And then it's a free drug that requires no input for women. So it's like the craziest invention that is guaranteed to destroy the family unit, destroy the interaction between man and woman. I mean, it's like, how can you think of a bigger dumpster fire than a technological way of exploiting a vulnerability and human psychology? Like, whoever thought about this shit, whoever came up with it, because we know it wasn't Zuckerberg. We know he's a front. We know Jack Dorsey's a front. We know all these guys are pretty much fronts. Government agencies, some wicked people within the New World Order scheme came up with social media, and they're like licking their lips, licking their chops like, oh man, we just came up with the ultimate nuclear bomb for society. And when they dropped that shit, starting out with, MySpace, and then once Facebook came around and it's easier to upload pictures, you can see so much more information than MySpace. As soon as it went from MySpace to Facebook, society was done.
Yeah, and I didn't realize how bad it was back then, because I did have a Facebook, but I was only 13 at the time, 12. Just to go on there, have a great time. And I should have noticed the early signs, because even when I was in middle school, the girls were being upset because they weren't in my top 5, 10 friends in MySpace. But I was too young. I didn't really know any better. But now that I think back on it, I'm like, holy shit. The validation really starts very fucking young. It's depending on how young the generation is able to get social media, whether if it's like Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, hell, it can be games. Because even in games, that I do remember, women get validation in video games. Video games. Especially, oh, you're a woman? Oh, let me just give you free stuff because, you're a woman. But what the fuck? What about me?
It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous.
They're sipping through video games. What the fuck?
I mean, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, the gamer girls, the streaming, even the chicks that have got onto MGTOW and Red Pill, like the Courtney Ryan type chicks, it's so simple. Once you understand they're creatures, they're not even like human beings anymore. You can literally look at that chick's channel and see she's only saying what the blue-pilled hurt simp who's trying to take the red pill, but he can't. He doesn't have enough balls. Like the blue-pilled simp who's hurt, who listens to Courtney Ryan, also into Fresh and Fit. He's the same type of dude. He needs some purported alphas to stroke his broken, fragile ego enough to make him feel a little bit better about the situation. And then he needs some chick. When he'll simp for her in the comment section, he'll send her a super chat. He'll send her donations to pretty much make him feel a little bit more at ease. But they're just coddling these weak men from reality. It's like it's damaged men to a point where they need to go and find therapy. They need to go and find an outlet. And then when they get on someone like Chronic's channel, they get on your channel, they get on anyone who's like a real OG's channel, they get slapped in the face with truth, reality, and why they fucked up, why they were weak, why they shouldn't have kowtowed to the agenda, why they should have, understood their purpose in life more and more. So it's just like, it's like the biggest superpower for women, and for the majority of men, it's the biggest kryptonite. That's what this fucking social media shit is, and it's sheer implosion of this society. I gotta digress because I'm rambling right now, but yeah, I wanted to get in to start this.
It's all good, man. I'm down for all kinds of topics when it comes to social media, because social media, they're like, I hate it when modern women are like, but what about the men? What about what they do? Blah, blah, blah. Listen, men do stupid shit for attention. Life-threatening shit for attention. You heard of Jackass? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's great. It's great you brought that up, because women have believed that men since the beginning of time have lived life without consequences. And that's why they act the way they do today. I remember even my mom trying to bring up the patriarchy in the 1950s, man, who had the mistress, this, that, and the other thing. It's like, wait a second. And I'm thinking to my mom, like, what she was describing was like a Chad or a Tyrone in the 1950s. I'm thinking to myself, those men who have been genetically blessed have always been around. They've always been a part of society. The percentage of genetically blessed men has not really gone up or down. It's pretty much most likely since the beginning stayed the same. So with that said, there isn't this overwhelming, overarching amount of men that are womanizers, that are pumping and dumping in the 1950s. That was just the rhetoric that was told to my mom, who was born in 1960. That was told to her generation when they were growing up as adolescents in the early 70s, that, yeah, there's always been men who have been the patriarchy, who've been womanizers, who've stepped out on their wives and had so many mistresses. That thought process through second generation and third generation of feminism and fourth generation of feminism, that thought process that there's always been these large amounts of Chads and Tyrones throughout time, when we know the percentages stayed the same, that thought process leads women to believe that they can move and act just like men, and that men since the beginning of time have lived without any consequences. But we know for a fact that all men, no matter who you are, you have had to live with consequences because you're a man. And this society has always been curtailed to the woman, and it's always been like against you in some way, shape, or form. I mean, since they were able to vote, that's when the patriarchy started to fall apart. Even before that, they had campaigns to empower women and so on and so forth. So it's just like, it's crazy.
Yeah, the late 19th century? Yeah, the late 19th century.
For sure.
That's when it started, women need rights, women need this, women need that. But are you willing to die for it? Exactly.
Yeah, so this is like the cherry on top. The social media was the cherry on top for feminism, because it introduced a real cancer to society. How many women were able to cheat, destroy their families, before social media, what was the divorce rate, the cheating rate, the stepping out on a man rate, and then after social media. Let's say that men before social media had the upper hand because they were men and it was the patriarchy. I want to know what the divorce rate was then before social media, and I would like to know the divorce rate after social media. I would like to know what was the percentage of women filing for divorce after social media, and what was the percentage of women filing for divorce before social media? Because I guarantee with the unlimited options, the unlimited simps, the sexualized culture, you know, like I said before, a dude's sexual drive has never been turned off.
I know the black community back in the 1940s and 50s, the rate of marriage was around 80%.
Higher than any culture.
What'd you say?
The black community had the highest marriage rate in the 1950s. They had the lowest single motherhood rate out of any culture, the blacks.
But when modern feminism started kicking in the late 60s, early 70s, all the way down to 2021, now we have the least rate.
And I you know, really don't follow them like, you know, when I first got into the red pill, but what was a CGA? What was he saying about? He was saying something about like how the federal, I don't know if I got it from his channel or a video I saw him, but he was pretty much explaining how the federal agents, the welfare would go around and, you know, make sure that the father wasn't around. And a lot of these fathers had to raise their kids from the porch. That's when they got to see their kid. They would sneak on the porch, have X amount of time with them, and then they'd have to dip out in case one of the government officials saw, because the woman would no longer get benefits. I don't know if you saw that video BOA dropped the other day about the recording of the women in the 70s saying they don't believe, the black women believing they don't need a man. They think they can do without. And it's
literally when the government came in to say, hey, we can give you all the things that your husband gives and you don't have to fulfill your traditional role to the government. They're like, oh, okay, too easy. Let me just kick out the man of the family, you know, because it'd be a lot easier for me. I don't have to fulfill my traditional role to get what I want. And that's when shit went completely downhill. I know not just for black families, but for all families. But it hit very hard in the black family because look at the results today. Look what's happening. We have the highest single mother rate out of all races. And black men have the most. Black men has the most people that have no kids. Like men have the least amount of kids out of all races. So what that should tell you is we have the highest rate of single motherhood, yet at the same time we have the least rate of men having children. So all these women, right? All these modern feminists or whatever are going for the Pookie and Ray Rays, Chirones.
Because it's pleasure. It's all about pleasure. Those men can bring me the most.
And then when they have the kids, they're like, where is the real man at? We
fell for it
for a long time. Black men, we fell for it for a long time. And I'm very glad that black men are waking up to the bullshit. They're waking up very hard. Like, why am I obligated to take care of your bastard children and accept your fucking promiscuous past? No, that's not going to happen. That's why there's plenty of black men going after other races.
And you can't blame those men because they ultimately, the men of value, the black men of value, want peace. They've had to fight for their high valueness. They've had to even go harder than your typical white dude because this society has, in a part, there's been a plan to eradicate, in my opinion, the black male from the family and pretty much from society, because you got to look at it like this. If they were trying to, if the one thing I wanted to bring up from CGA, he pretty much says, whatever they got planned for society, they're always going to do it to the black community first. And then all subsequent communities after that are going to get the same treatment and get the same plan. And I do agree with him on that because it's just like this. You got to look at this historically. Now, I don't mean to get political or anything like that, but if you ask the far right wing, and I'm going to make this quick, if you ask the far right wing what they think about the Constitution, oh, it's sacred, it shouldn't be rewritten, it shouldn't be touched. Then you ask the far left wing how they feel about the Constitution. They'll want to floss their ass with the Constitution like it's a beach towel. So there's this radical idea about what's the Constitution. Now, if you ask Thomas Jefferson what he thought about the Constitution, his words were the Constitution needs to be rewritten every 19 years along with a revolution. Now, if you look at time, you look at history, 2020, the war on germs. 2001, the war on terror. 1982, the war on drugs, pretty much putting a huge emphasis on marijuana. And how many young black men have sold marijuana, not heavier drugs than that, just sold marijuana and are serving out ridiculous sentences just for marijuana from the war on drugs. Then you go back another 19 years, 1963, JFK gets his head blown off after speaking about secret societies. You go back another 19 years, 1944, D-Day, a huge involvement in the United States. So there's been significant events every 19 years, and I had to kind of throw that little nugget out there. But the war on drugs was basically the war on people, and through what was it, gentrification? What was the term that they used for pretty much splitting up the neighborhoods, putting all the hoods back to back to back, so that like the urban communities can pretty much duke it out in a hood environment, in a drug-filled environment with guns, liquor store, gun store, liquor store, gun store, liquor store, gun store. And it's just like, I don't mean to go so off on tangent, but from social media, but it's just like, we're social media is the nail in the coffin. It is the ultimate nuke. And I'm going to keep it at that because we could go on and on. I know you got a lot of callers, man.
It's all good, man. But before we leave, do you have anything for me personally or for the Warband?
Just keep up the good work. These topics are very thoughtful, there's a lot of depth to them. And keep your fucking necks on the simps, man. On the fresh and simps, on everybody else who's pretty much making it harder for us to try to steer this shit back on course. That's all you guys are trying to do. That's all Chronic's trying to do. Ribby, I mean, the whole entire Warband wants to steer this shit if we can. And the rest of the OGs out there, the real motherfuckers, we want to steer this shit. So it's like, you guys keep the temperature up on the simps and the feminists. Just keep it up. Keep raising it. Keep applying more pressure. Just keep up that pressure.
Like, do you ever see us do any type of copyright strike? What the fuck?
And this is the crazy thing, man. That's the crazy thing. Is like, these dudes don't understand how detrimental Fresh and Fit really are to their existence. Like, these dudes are their blue pill time to be a blue pillar. Fresh and Fit are just giving them another few years. Hey, I know this blue pilled ideology's gotten you to the point where you're seeking advice. Your head's in your hands because you're crying your eyes out over some girl you fell for who had no feelings for you whatsoever, who just likes Giga Chad cock. I know you fell for that girl, but let me add another 3 to 4 years of your misery. I'm going to let you think for the next 6 months that you're in good hands and we care about you and we're trying to give you the best information to get your life right. But then after they try what Fresh and Fit told them, after they go out and test the waters, they're going to just keep getting shit on and shit on and shit on. And until they wake up to like, who's really trying to open your eyes, who's really trying to quote unquote save you from the blue pilled world, if they look over the real guys, the guys who have like the real conversations like yourself, bringing up real awareness, these guys are just going to be in that hell for another few years. And when they come out of that hell, how much lower are they going to be than when they first try to take the red pill? When you try to take the red pill the second time, like the guys who had the hope strategy with marriage, when they go back around for that second marriage after the first divorce, that after falling off of the second divorce, you can look at the statistics. How many men kill themselves after the second divorce versus how many men kill themselves after the first divorce? It's just like, that's all Fresh and Fit really are, is a prolonging of the blue pill to suck in these guys, get their money, and then to run off with it. Meanwhile, they're picking fights with real dudes out here, and these guys aren't playing no games. YouTube's not playing any games.
After that, they try to go against Kevin Samuels, even though I don't agree with most of what Kevin Samuels says, but how you gonna try to say, "Oh, we declare war on the manosphere, we declare war on Kevin Samuels and anybody else that disagree with us"? I'm like,
They literally said that.
Yeah, like literally, I'm like, you don't understand what Kevin Samuels is. He's a very smart individual, whether people want to admit it or not.
People got to realize that Kevin Samuels comes from the original OG lane. The original OG lane is Alan Roger Curry, Mode 1, the dude who was writing books 30 years ago. He went to school. Kevin Samuels was in the same fraternity as Alan Roger Curry. Alan Roger Curry created the Mode 1 game, the direct approach game that so many men are using today to a success. So if you're talking about Kevin Samuels as boys with the first real like dating coach, the first real dude who had a scientific approach to women, to like, you know, pretty much getting them to create, like he was just like the first like dude who was like spitting bad boy game and direct game and just not giving a fuck.
And once again, I don't agree with most of what Kevin Samuels say, but I can't deny that he's very smart and articulate at what he's talking about. You know,
Experience.
He's not lying.
Oh, that dude has so much experience. He has more experience than not. He knows more than Fresh and Fit combined could ever know. He's forgotten more than they'll ever know in their entire lives. And that's not me dick riding him. That's me acknowledging that he has the experience over the majority of guys on YouTube. And if he's built that platform up to that level through like pretty much exploiting women for their weaknesses, their weakness of having such an inflated ego. If put it like this, if it wasn't for social media, would Kevin Samuels even be able to have a show tearing women to shreds? No. So like it's like it's given a lot of jobs. It's given a lot of opportunity. It's given a lot of men the outlet to even make this sort of content. So social media, that's the only benefit that I can see is like certain men are able to profit off of it, but like the worst of the men typically are profiting off of this shit. So yeah, I'm going to digress, man.
Do you have nothing else with Warband?
No, I kind of went off on another tangent, but you guys have a good one. I appreciate the time like always.
No problem, man. Definitely come back. Puniti.
For sure.
I like real talk. So how do you feel about that conversation, Rishi?
It's a long one, bro.
I know it's a long one, but how you feel about it?
It's a pretty good conversation.
It's long. What the fuck? All right, take over this next conversation for me for 1 minute.
My avatar, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh boy.
No, I only did those copyright strikes because they were making fun of me. I mean, they were spreading false allegations.
I need to protect myself.
Yeah.
Let me get Condor in right quick. Condor.
Yo.
Thanks, Yeetus, for having me on.
No problem, man.
Had to go back into
before
work.
Before you begin, Rishi, can you take over for a minute?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be back. Give me 1 minute, but continue, Condor.
All right, awesome. All right, I got a short 5-minute story. I'll keep it brief so other guys can get on here. This is how bad these Sims and 304s are getting. I'm in the gym yesterday. This beluga whale's taking all of these crusty ass, disgusting Instagram or Snapchat photos on a bench in the gym. These two Sims walk right past her, taking photos while I'm curling mid-set and ask when I'm going to be done and if they can have it right then and there. Mid-set. Like I'm sitting down using it just like normal. Bro, I about screamed at them to get the fuck out of my face. It's just getting really disgusting. Like she's taking photos, bro. She's not even sitting down on the thing, and they walk right past her and ask me mid-set.
Yeah, bro. It's like I don't even know what it is. I just think it's like the gym is like a photo booth or something, bro. Just the entitlement of it.
And people let them get away with it. They like put out the red carpet and just go around them to like to not inconvenience them. It's really disgusting.
For real.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, yeah, I just wanted to give you all an example of how bad it's actually getting out there. Keep in mind, I'm on the West Coast, trying my best to get out, but
Wait, I missed the
God.
story.
oh, I was telling Rishi how I'm in the gym yesterday. I'm curling mid-set. These two dudes walk past this beluga whale taking pictures on a bench, and they come up to me and ask when I'm going to be done.
What?
Yeah,
There's no fucking. What the fuck?
yeah, and I'm like mid-set, mid-curl when they ask me. Like it's astounding. It's like the audacity to just skip over a person who's like not even there to do anything except take a butt. And this wasn't even, the girl wasn't even hot. She was like 300 pounds. She was gross to look at.
So they're very afraid of that land whale?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I
What
know,
the
bro.
fuck?
it's good. I mean, granted, I was telling Rishi, I'm on the West Coast. So it is, you get what you expect here, but still, man, it's just getting bad.
Well, I've been on the West Coast before, so I do understand what you're talking about, especially since I was in Washington State.
Oh, bro.
They're very, how do I say? They're very sensitive over there.
Yep. Doesn't
God,
matter.
bro.
People like to say that the East Side's better, but it's not.
No.
It's just as cucked as the West Side.
Exactly. And it's spreading even more. The feminist fucking, oh, you can't hurt anybody's feelings. Oh, everybody kumbaya, all that bullshit. It's spreading like a wildfire.
Goddamn right it is.
But do you have anything else for me, Rishi, or the Warband?
Your art's sick and pooty tea!
Booty.
I like that. So, can you spam the StreamYard again?
Sure.
So before I continue, I'm going to spam the hell out of my shilling. So if you want to support the channel or support the Warband in general, please click on the link that I pinned on top of the chat. Donate to paypal.me/Yeetus. All money, 100%, is going towards editing, artists, music producers, all that crazy stuff, video editors. All that will be for the purpose of giving you guys the best quality videos that we can. Okay. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to everybody that's donated or everybody that's watching the live stream. I was able to get the artists that's able to draw this. This is one of many artwork that's going to be coming. Okay. This isn't the final one. There's more artwork that's coming.
Yep.
Watch it right quick. Because of you guys, we were able to get that type of artwork, okay? And I'm very appreciative about it. But this isn't the end, okay? If you're
Or you could donate to me at paypal.me/RishiBShroomer.
you motherfucker.
And also, you don't have your PayPal pin. You don't have your PayPal pin, bro. You still got the poll pinned up there.
Poll pin? What the fuck? Hold up. I thought I had the paper. No wonder. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, no. What a very unfortunate turn of events.
Hey, I guess you boys can donate at paypal.me/RishiBShroomer instead.
Did you do something?
No, I didn't do it. I don't have control over your channel, bro.
But I have two things pinned. Hold up. 83 votes. Does social media ruin dating market? 94% of you said yes. 6% of you said no. All right. Check the chat again. See if you see it.
I don't see. All right, there he goes.
Yeah, it's back. It's back over there.
All right, speaking of PayPal, don't forget to donate to me
You motherfucker.
at paypal.me/Rishi V Schumer.
Donate to paypal.me/Sir Yeetus. It's actually pinned
No,
in the chat. Okay.
donate to me,
All
Rishi
money.
V Schumer.
No, all money will be going towards the artwork that you see in the background. Okay.
That's a lie. Don't believe him.
What do you mean it's a fucking lie? I never even touched the money. Fuck you. All money donated. I'm sure you guys see in the background. Because of you guys, I was able to get the artwork.
How can
That's in
you
the background.
trust? How can you trust a proven Schumerphobe, bro?
Schumer,
Come
bro,
on.
mushrooms are fucking gross.
Don't fund mushroom racism, bro.
Oh,
Come on,
my
boys.
God. Mushrooms are gross.
Come on, guys. I'm the victim here. Give me money. Give me money.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Let me paste.
All right.
Paste. Anybody that still wants to join the live stream to talk about this topic, please do. Please join the topic.
Shroom lies matter. Shroom lies matter.
Okay. Oh, I was about to.
The shill wars.
The show would get the fuck out. Donate to me.
Donate to me.
Anybody that still wants to join the stream and want to talk about the topic, please click on the link that I spammed in the chat. All right.
True lies matter. No justice, no peace.
Anybody wants to join, first person that joins, we'll be able to talk about this topic because this is a very interesting topic. This is a topic that needs to be talked about because, in my opinion, if a woman is very invested in her social media, she is a gigantic walking red flag. MGTOW Cowboy, what's the topic? The topic is how women are very addicted to social media and they're willing to do anything to get the validation and attention from strangers on the internet. They're willing to do anything for it. And I mean anything. So click on the StreamYard link if you want to join. If not, then I guess that's the end of the stream. This is the call-in. The call-in is the last part of the stream. So if you want to join, come on ahead and join. We can talk.
It's the end of the stream.
Bro, you should literally take a picture of your OBS. Bro, that's
I might
perfect.
do that. I might do that. I was thinking that too, honestly. I'll probably post it in the Discord. Maybe I'll post it on Twitter and at Fresh and Fit.
All right, since nobody wants to call in, to end the stream, do you guys have any questions for me or Rishi when it comes to Red Pill or MGTOW, anything in the manosphere? Do you have a question for us? I'll be willing to answer. Give us questions. Come on. I know you guys aren't scared.
Like, come on. Give us some questions, bro. That was awesome. Dude, that was awesome.
Really?
Oh.
Somebody go ahead and give us questions. I'll wait for a few more minutes. The Meyer one.
Wait, you're telling me that you have not donated to paypal.me/Rishi B Schumer? Okay, I got groceries, bro. I got house payments I gotta make. If you guys don't donate, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I can live on the streets. I can suck some black cock, big beautiful black cock.
Hey, Ribby, you got
to
some.
make my money. I mean, we haven't even reached the vest goal yet. So if you guys have done it, then I don't know. Gobble gobble.
Sir Yeetus Rishi, what kind of girl do you prefer? Not race, but type.
But
Do you want to start first, Rishi?
Type, I'd say the kind and submissive one. Like, I don't know. Like what?
Well, when I'm pretty sure he thinks about physical traits.
If we're talking about no, I don't think it's physical traits. All right, hold on.
You sure?
MGTOW, define what you mean by type. Do you mean like physical traits? Do you mean like personality? Do you mean like, the archetypes, like goth girl, trad girl, whatever, doomer girl? Like, what do you mean?
What's the best way to tell apart the girls who are addicted to social media? Well, they're not really on social media. That's pretty much the only way. Do you really think just because she covers herself up, she ain't trying to look at all these other type of dudes from around the world? Come on. Let's keep it real.
What? Goth, emo, goody two shoes? What type?
So I like a girl that's actually physically, she needs to have some type of hourglass figure, okay? She doesn't have to have the biggest titties or ass, but she needs to have some type of hourglass figure, a feminine figure, okay? On top of that, the girl actually has to have some type of intelligence, okay? Intelligence from books and intelligence from real life are two different things, okay? Two completely different things. She could be smart in the books and she's able to carry on a certain conversation, right? I don't really expect her to be in depth when it comes to real life. I don't expect it at all because most women are not. But when it comes to, how she looks, I'll say brunette. I'm more attracted to brunettes than blondes and stuff. And when it comes to just who she is in general, she definitely needs to be able to be a homebody and take care of the household while I'm gone because I'm out there getting shit done. I'm actually out there getting that bread, getting that money.
Isn't that what everyone wants?
Yeah.
But,
yeah, most of them, yeah.
Unless
but what I'm saying is,
simp.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, I need a woman that's able to look after the household that actually is comfortable and chilling in the household, take care of the kids, take care of the house, all that stuff. While I'm out there, I'm getting that bread, I'm getting that money, I'm making sure everything is good on the outside. Okay. I want a woman that's willing to have my support and take care of everything that's at home while I'm out there around the world getting shit done. What about you, Rishi?
Well, I definitely, that last part is a must when you're talking about a girl. As far as race, I don't know. I
don't give a shit about the race.
I don't really give, I don't really care about the race.
As long as she has an hourglass figure, though.
The only difference is like I would want to like enjoy like being around her, like talking to the chick is like, I make a joke and she just like bounces off of me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
she's able to.
It's like, not like in a combative way, but like,
just fucking around.
Yeah. Like we can hang out and it's fun. There's no like problem or anything.
But I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want her to be my best friend 24/7. Fuck that.
Yeah, for real. I get that.
I need my me time. I don't give a fuck what a bitch says. I don't give a fuck. I like to be alone. I'm sure it should be understandable because we're dealing with work, dealing with family, dealing with life and all that stuff. She can't give me at least 1 to 2 hours of me time. She can start packing her shit.
But I will say this: I kind of like the idea of having an Asian honey.
Hell yeah! What do you think I'm about to go to in a couple years?
Asian honey.
But we're gonna continue with the call-ins. Phil Ravage.
Yo.
Punyiti.
Yeetus. What do you have to say about the current topic of social media being detrimental to women? It's very self-destructive to women.
Oh yeah, man, most definitely. I think it's like everyone else has said, it's kind of used as a scapegoat to omit any sort of responsibility or consequence. And some of these girls out here, dudes do this crap too, but they tell on themselves. Like I saw this one video of this girl. She said she stole from a guy like thousands of dollars. Like, why would you admit that? You know?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Peter,
it's like really weird. It's they admit to each other, you know, committing crimes and whatnot. It's like,
yeah. It's like they
yeah.
brag about it. You have anything to say, Yeetus?
I wasn't here the whole time. What happened?
Oh.
But yeah, I was just talking about how, you know, women and dudes do this stuff too, but they'll brag on social media about, you know, crimes they committed, like stealing money and whatnot.
But how many dudes can actually brag about that to get female attention on social media?
Oh no, zero for dudes is different. Dudes will get attention by doing like crazy stuff, like dangerous stunts. But women, they can just show off their body, and you know, they could steal thousands of dollars from a man, and you know, all the simps in the comment section will hype her up.
That's it. And she can be a fat broad too. Still
exactly.
get countless fucking options.
Yeah, really. And if you call them out, I found this so because I saw this on Twitter. If you criticize a woman in any way, they're just gonna dogpile you, like no question.
Oh yeah, and her army of simps too. They're gonna be coming as well.
Yeah, and they think just like the woman too. It's like it's like mind control. They under some sort of like weird spell. They'll just call and be like, hey, you know, maybe you shouldn't do that, or that's kind of horrible. It's like, yeah, shut up, you incel. You incel. You have a small dick. It's the same kind of palette of insults. You know?
Like, do you even know what the fuck incel even means? Like, that's what I would have told these motherfuckers. Like, you're just spewing shit because your almighty queen is saying it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's insane out here. Like, especially with social media. I'm sure, I don't know if you saw the videos already, but I show the videos literally. Women, it's got to the point where they literally put no effort whatsoever, literally below average effort, and they still get at least 1 million views, and these lonely fucking desperate simps trying to get any type of validation from these females. Like a 9-second clip, 9 seconds, got over 1 million views on TikTok. You're breaking up, Phil Rabbit. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Yeah, it's just, it's amazing the kind of stuff that gets attention on social media these days. It's a bunch of low effort stuff when there's actual talent, you know, within the, you know, the background, but no one notices it.
Exactly, but guys actually put some actual work in, some actual productivity into their videos and their live streams or whatever, little to no attention. But let a fat fucking broad show a little bit of cleavage. Bam, 500,000 likes.
Yeah, and they're not even that good looking. It just shows you how desperate they are. It's the legion of simps. It's like, this can't be sustainable. You know, it's got to crumble at some point.
Oh, it definitely will. It will. Give it at least 5 to 10 years. It will.
And when it does, I guess the Warband is going to rise from the ashes.
Oh, hell yeah. And we ain't going to show any mercy either to simps or these feminazis.
Nope, they don't deserve an ounce of mercy. If they haven't learned their lesson yet, and you try to help them sometime too. I believe I've told, I've tried to help some simps before. They just don't get it. I don't know why. It's like nothing you can do to ever change their mind about it. It's like they're so close, but they're too scared. They just can't do it. They can't take the reality pill or whatever. They just got to keep hanging on to the blue pill philosophy.
I understand, man, but do you have anything for me, Rishi, or the Warband? Anything?
Yeah. Probably the best advice I can give right now is, just stay off social media, especially Twitter. Twitter's really toxic, and if you just get on, you'll feel like a different person. Your productivity will go up, all that kind of stuff. Just better to stay off of it. Really distracting too. It wastes a lot of time, and it's designed that way.
Exactly. I agree 1,000,000%, man. Thank you for joining, and definitely return, man. I like your mindset.
Yep.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I definitely will.
All right, man. Puniti.
Puniti.
Sounds like he was running out of batteries. But all right, we have one more person. Can you drop the link?
Yeah, I can.
You'll do one more. One more.
One more time.
So, MGTOW Cowboy, you better click quickly. Come on, MGTOW Cowboy.
You better be quicker than that.
Be quick, because there's only one more caller.
Better be quick.
That is a legendary commercial, though.
But don't forget to donate at paypal.me/RishiBSchumer.
And paypal.me/Sir Yeetus.
Donate to me first.
Donate to me before him.
No, donate to me at RishiBSchumer. PayPal.me/RishiBSchumer.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna add the last caller here. MGTOW Cowboy, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, gentlemen? Is this the Puniti posse?
Pretty much, yeah.
Puchoto.
How you guys doing? You guys good?
We're doing great. So when it comes to the topic of today's live stream, how do you feel about social media being detrimental to modern women, where it literally doesn't, it negatively affects them in the long run?
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's all right. So I basically agree. I think the whole onset of like whatever, all of it, Facebook, Twitter, all this stuff. Yeah, we're circling the drain. People don't even talk to each other. Go into a restaurant, get on a bus. You'll see people sitting right next to each other. They don't interact, and they're on their phones. This very same topic I've had discussions with like Jay MGTOW. You guys ever hear of Jay MGTOW?
No, but I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He hosted a live stream just like you with this very same subject, and he was saying that we as men, especially MGTOW men, we need to boycott social media. And I told him I actually disagree with him, or that I agree with him, but I also disagree with him, and I explained it this way. I said, Jay, think about what you're saying. Right now, you and me and this other MGTOW guy, maybe there are two of us or three of us more, we're all talking to each other using social media. We're not even just using one layer of social media. We're using two layers of social media. We're using a lot. What's it called? StreamYard. We're using StreamYard, which is a social media platform, overlay on YouTube, which is a second media platform. So my message is, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't be crawling around on Twitter all day. You shouldn't necessarily be bandying around on Facebook, your entire life. I have a Facebook account. I check it like twice a year. Basically, I stay off of it. But we should embrace using social media to sort of fight, what I see as gynocentrism.
But do you see how quick model women they love to say they don't want to be objectified, but throughout all media platforms, they're so quick to objectify themselves?
No, they love to be objectified. That's just a lie.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what they claim.
Yeah. No, that's what they claim. Yeah. So I was hanging out last night. I got a new job, which is really cool. So and I'm an over the road trucker now, and I just pulled into town the night before last. And last night I went to go hang out with another MGTOW in Chicago. You guys ever heard of Polska Bob?
No.
No, he's a MGTOW. He's known in the community, and he's got like a dive bar on the south side, and I guess he is hosted. Yeah, the south side of Chicago. I'm a north sider, but I have a car, and
isn't that where you shouldn't be going?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you're right about that too. But since I'm here,
I'm very close there as well.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I remember I spoke with you. You said you live in the area, relatively close.
Yeah.
I
okay. Well, is his business being successful right now? Is it good?
Are you talking about his line of work or my line of work?
His line of work.
He's in. Yeah. We're both kind of in the same business. We're both in logistics. He's like I think he's into like a flower delivery. So he delivers flowers. And if you know anything about flower delivery, there are slow times, there are really busy times. Right now, we're kind of in a busy time for him. Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day. He does funerals, and then obviously this time of year is real busy for him. The holidays and New Year's Eve, people buy flowers and shit. But
okay.
Anyway, I wanted to mention that so I go to his bar, and all his like regulars, all his friends. It shouldn't say regulars, but yeah, regulars and like people he knows and friends. And I get into this conversation with this older gentleman. This guy's probably like 65. He starts telling me his life story. He's been married for 40 years, and I start dropping MGTOW pills on him. And there was a point where he looked at me and he said, women do the choosing when it comes to marriage.
False.
Said, no. False. Hell yeah. And I had to. I'm sorry. I admit it. I started trolling. Bob Polska Bob didn't like it. That's his bar. He wants me to keep the peace. But I made the guy's jaw drop. I told him, I was like, no, that's not true. Women are the gatekeepers of sex, but men are the gatekeepers of commitment and marriage. This old geezer, this older guy, he tried to pretend like he didn't know, and I just told him straight out.
Truly did not want to stay. Do you really think that she's able to stop him? Like, come on. A man can literally drop everything that he's doing and walk away.
Right, and I told him that. In fact, I even told him, I've gotten to the point now, I literally said this verbatim. I said, his name was like Mr. Garza. Mr. Garza. At this point, I frequent prostitutes. And you should have saw his jaw drop. He's just looking at me. He's just like, well. And truth be told, that's the way to go. I mean, so to wrap that story around what you're asking, yeah, man, social media, we're circling the drain, man. Dating is dead. Dating is dead. I recommend to all the guys. I'm an older guy. I'm 38. You guys in your 20s, let go of that fear. Get rid of that fear. Get rid of that trepidation. I know it sounds terrible, but once you cross that bridge, you become like a different person. Embrace the idea that this modern dating, man. I'm not kidding. Start getting into like whore maxing. Getting money, getting hoes, expensive restaurants, clothes, casinos. Get your passport. Travel. It's legal. Prostitution is legal in Colombia. Well, I pick up. I'm in Chicago. There are known spots where you can pick up girls, and I pick them up. And I'm telling you, of course, be careful. Wear a Jimmy hat. You don't want to get AIDS.
True.
But yeah, that's basically my message, man. Like, social media is probably not good for both men and women, but I think it's much worse for women. And if men can just go through that catharsis and just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to invest all this time in chasing these girls, and then just go for the pro. It's gotten to the point now. It's gotten to the point now. I essentially have like a little black book, if you will. The proverbial, little black book with like, at one time I had like 5-6 girls on speed dial. I'm kind of down to like 1 or 2, but yeah, man, just go for the pro. Accept the fact that this modern dating scene, it's on the hurts right now, and then that's it.
I agree, and it's not really the men that are complaining as much as the women, even though the women put themselves in the situation themselves. Like, how are you going to complain about a situation that you put yourself in?
Well, again, when the girl's young and hot and she's 22, she doesn't have that foresight. Everyone wants her. She's the hottest ticket in town. Men are lining up, around the block. She'll get rid of you quick because
she thinks short term.
Yeah, it's more short term. Yeah, and she's actually right. She can get rid of you, and there'll be another guy 5 minutes later. But then fast forward when you're my age, and she's not as hot, and that ass ain't shaking like it used to. And then the guy, let's say guys like me, who she passed up. Well, now, I got a profession, now I have a trade and I'm making good money. All of a sudden I'm looking like a better option. But now men like me won't even touch her. We'll go after her younger sister. Not even, we'll just get a prostitute. I'll just say it, man. Go for the prostitute, man. Go for the prostitute.
Do you have anything for me, Rishi?
I guess I'll leave it at that. How are you guys? Everything good? I haven't called in
we're doing great, man. We're doing great. We're hanging in there. We're just trying to upgrade our channels. So I'm sure you saw the artwork, right?
You guys there?
Yeah, we're here. Can you hear me? Oh,
I'm sorry. It's coming in. It's coming in a little choppy. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Is it still choppy?
Okay, I see it's coming in a little choppy.
All right, man. Hey, man, thank you for joining the stream, man, and Puniti.
Sure.
Sure.
Bro.
Oh, man, what an interesting live stream today.
Interesting.
What do you have to say, Rishi, about the overall topic?
Very interesting. Yeah, it's true. It's social media has exacerbated a lot of things over the years. Like, they pretty much invaded the value of women have, irregardless of the laws, that has been forced upon society that benefit solely the women right now. Social media serves pretty much as their dopamine farm, where they can get pretty much free attention whenever they want.
That is true, man. That is true. And what I gotta say is, I'm gonna say this quote that I like to say all the time. I made up this quote months ago. Hypergamy that is left unchecked will lead to a life of promiscuity and loneliness. I repeat, hypergamy, female hypergamy that is left unchecked will lead to a life of promiscuity and loneliness. If she can be realistic about her own standards and the standards of other men and actually settle down in her young age, she's going to have a very tough life in the future. And social media doesn't help either. She has countless options around the world. Yet, even then, she feels like there's something better out there. So she's going to have all these unrealistic standards, all these unrealistic requirements to put on a man, to the point where she's going to be waiting for a man that doesn't even exist. Literally, she will go into the grave waiting for a man that doesn't even exist. And what's going to be her last words? Shit. Oh, it's men's fault that I'm single. It's men's fault that I'm alone. No. You just couldn't settle with an average man like your mom, your grandma's mom, and etc. What they've done. Because of social media polluting your mind and having all these simps on social media want to be like, oh, you're a queen, you're Beyonce, you're Queen Cleopatra. Oh my God, are you Cardi B's sister? Your ego just inflated too damn much for your own good. That's when it becomes self-destructive. Okay. You're getting all this attention from these chatted Tyrones, right? And then after you're used up in your 30s, now you want a good man to look after you? No. Especially when you are the woman that's putting out provocative, promiscuous content on the internet for everybody to see. You really think that the man that you're with won't find out what you are? And when he does, you really think that he won't leave you for it? Maybe a simp that you're not attracted to, yeah, he'll stay around. He'll wag his tail. He'll make sure that you're all good in the neighborhood, but that's not what you want. You don't want to be miserable. You don't want to be with a simp. So the guys that you actually want finds out about your past. They're like, nah, fuck that. Hell, I'll smash, but I'm going to definitely dash on you. And then you have the audacity to blame the whole population for the situation you put yourself in. Okay? You made those twerk videos. You wore those provocative fucking outfits. You are the one that's making all those provocative songs and shit and actually trying to charge $5 a month for some average bullshit. You did it. You. If you were to follow your dad or mom's advice or your grandpa or your grandma's advice of marrying when you're young, youthful, fertile, 18 years old to 22, you wouldn't be in this predicament. And now you, along with millions of other women that's going to be happening within the next 20 years, will be alone, 40, cats, wine, sex toys, all that stuff. You put that on yourself. But of course, we all know, in the end, no matter what modern women do when it comes to bad behavior or decisions, accountability is a woman's kryptonite.
Yep.
So, we're going to end it here. I'm really glad that you guys took the daily dose of red pills, okay? Because this was an interesting topic to talk about. Hell, I just may do a part 2 on this. Because I'm sure there's some feminazi boys, male feminists, like, oh, it's men's fault. We'll see in the future. I'll definitely make a part 2 about this because literally, you can go on social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, anything you can find. All these women are literally sexually objectifying themselves. That's what they're worth. Tearing off their fucking clothes for millions of strangers around the world. That's what they're fucking worth.
Yep.
You expect a man that has been busting his ass for decades to get where he's at, to take you seriously? Get your delusional ass out of here.
Yep.
But I'm glad you guys took the deadly dose of red pills. And
but one more thing. One more thing.
Oh, what's it?
To whoever donated me $3. Thank you so much. My first donation ever.
Hey.
We'll just call you Jay. Thank you, Jay, for donating to me.
His very first donation. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for taking a daily dose of red pills. And
cheers.
Yeah, I can do it better.
No, you can't. No one can do it better than me, Skeletor.
Give me your money.
Give me your money.